And good evening and welcome to the Upper St. Clair Varsity Playoff Hockey Game here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, where your Panthers will take on State College in a rematch game here at home. Panthers unfortunately coming off a loss to State College after a 1-0 early lead. Gave up 2 penalties late in the contest. And to State College's credit, they came on and got 2 late third period goals to beat the Panthers earlier in the season 2-1. Panthers been on pretty much real fire here at the end of the season, with Cassidy with multiple hat-trick goals and games. The freshman sensation number 18 having a stellar year, as well as good goaltending by Michael Ambrose. So Ambrose will get the nod for the Panthers. This will be the number 7 seed Upper St. Clair against the number 10 seed State College. 2 playoff positions have already been achieved by Peters Township and Bethel Park yesterday, as they took on McDowell and Shaler and eliminated the 11 and 12 seed, and we'll see what happens. Panthers traveling left to right on your TV now in their home whites, and State College in the black trimmed in white and silver. Panthers are fighting against an incredible powerhouse, Dave, with the offensive prowess, with 3 of the top scorers in the PIHL on the State College team. So an early break here with Cassidy and Sweeney. That's going to be thwarted where it'll go into the corner. And I think it's going to be important for the Panthers to get off to that early strike. Panthers seem to play extremely well with the lead. And I think as everything shot, oh, what a save by Ambrose. He got the right pad down, and a quick turnaround by their captain, number 86, Mosconi, and he'll be a name to be reckoned with here all evening. Puck's going to be shot the length of the ice. Icing will be called early at the even 14-minute mark, and we'll face it off in the attack zone for Upper St. Clair. And the face-off will be to the right of the State College goaltender. Face-off controlled by the Panthers, where Pencrott looks to control it, and that'll be stolen by State College. That'll be chipped back to center here, where a 2-on-3 break starts. Number 78 tries to rip it from the left point, but that'll come off his blade into the corner. It'll be helped out here by Woomer. Woomer will redirect it to himself, and he'll headman the play towards Buccetti, and that'll come off his blade, and he's got Crockett trailing him. Crockett with a good opportunity. He steals the puck amongst 2 State College players. It's all Upper St. Clair here with Pencrott in the corner. Helped out again by Crockett. Getting a centering pass right on the tape of Buccetti. Oh, a shot on. What a shot in! Score! And he's going to get his own rebound. I think Buccetti's going to get the tally. It came right off the goaltender, and it came right back to him as he was falling to the ice. He's going to ram it home, and the Panthers get off to that all-important 1-0 lead.
Boomer's playing with a serious injury. He got cross-checked in a amateur game this weekend.
Big-time goal for the Panthers here, and again, got to give some credit, and I'm not sure if the assist will come maybe perhaps to Pencrott and Crockett, but that play was started by the good forechecking of the Panthers down deep. Crockett taking on a couple of the players. Tremendous pass right in front. Buccetti rams it from 15. Good save again here right on by State College. But a rebound comes right back in front, and the Panthers take and get the early strike, and Boyd will take that play in ahead offside, and with 12:46 remaining, Panther faithful is off to the right start. Sweeney's going to take the draw, but that'll be controlled by State College, where number 33 will gain control. Taken on the left wing, where Mosconi takes it a shot right over the glove. Ambrose temporarily lost sight of that, but that caromed into the near board. Play will come off the mark where Boyd will lead the rush back with Cassidy, two freshman players. Rister's going to go wide. Boyd's going to take a wide angle shot. Oh, he had Cassidy in front. Shot by Sharks, score! Pencrott's going to wrist it from 20. And the Panthers strike again. And Pencrott with a wrister. And once again, assist will go to Boyd and Cassidy. And tremendous early pressure by the Panthers. And that puck came right out in the slot where Pencrott made no doubt about it. And a pretty top shelf goal as he wristed it from 20, and the Panthers take a 2-0 lead. Wow. Well, sometimes they use that one and only timeout, Dave, early.
Yeah, but State College is a team that...
And State College can put the numbers on the board. There's no doubt about it. So no lead, my friend, is safe with this team. One of the top scorers, as you alluded to earlier, ranking 4th in the PIHL ranking with 248 points, an average, Dave, of 11.27 points per game. So State College, no stranger to putting the puck in the net. Panthers ranked 12th in the PIHL in scoring with 161 points with an average of 7.3 points per game. So State College certainly a team known for their offense. And we're going to have an offside icing play here and a stop and play with 11:22 remaining here in the first. Panthers enjoying a big time 2-0 lead. A little difficult to pick up the numbers on the State College team. They only have numbers on the back, nothing on the sleeves. So you'll have to bear with me here until I get a little bit of a handle on it here. But Panthers exciting here and playing with a little bit of confidence. Play comes to Alibrand as he headmans it to Boyd. Looks for Cassidy. Going to be chipped back to center where Leyden looks to play it, and a good heads-up play there by Alibrand. Redirects it, 2-on-1, breaks out here. Sweeney takes it wide, shot. Oh, just whistles by the right post. Kept in neatly at the left point by Leyden, and a break comes right back where State College, but he's got to beat two defenders and the glove of Ambrose, and he says no. And a wrister from the right face-off circle. Ambrose makes easy work of it, and he'll hold on with a stop and play with 10:37 remaining here in the first. Face-off controlled and taken in the left face-off circle wide State College, but going to be picked off here by the Panthers, where Pencrott, coming off a goal, is going to redirect it ahead towards Crockett. Good heads-up play there by Woomer, and Dave said earlier he's playing with a little bit of an injury. I think he sustained a cross-checking injury in an amateur game. Right back to Pencrott again. He shoots it. Good save in front. It's still loose. And finally going to be picked up by State College, and they'll bank it back to center where our captain Andrew Schmidt Sr. plays it. Going to be redirected by number 58. For State College, a little bit of a giveaway here. Be careful here. And finally the Panthers do a good job to get it back to center. Be taken by number 10 Engelhardt at center, and he'll just wrist it behind Ambrose. Be careful here. Puccetti unable to get it out. Shot on, right on. Good save by Ambrose. He lost sight of it, and it came off his chest and directed into the corner, and a good defensive effort there by the Panthers to clear the zone. Mosconi's going to take it, number 86, and he'll shoot that way wide. Comes in, kept in at the right point by number 33, Bone. Taken in the corner by Horgas, number 8, but picked off by Cassidy, and he'll lead the rush back to center, but he's got to beat 3 black jerseys. Taken in the corner and out of the zone, taken by Mosconi. He takes it wide. Shot's going to whistle wide, and boy, number 86 gets the wheels going. He's the big-time scorer. Centering pass comes off the mark, and a good play by Sweeney. Clears the zone by Cassidy, and right back to center. 8:43 remains here in the first. Mosconi's going to redirect it. Left-handed shot comes right back to center, and Sweeney, boy, Dave, and I noticed State College takes a lot of chances on the offensive zone, and they've created several odd man breaks here early for Upper St. Clair. Once again, Mosconi getting a tremendous amount of ice time. Big-time shot there by Horgas, set up by Mosconi, but that play will go wide. Back to center where Fletcher Ruby will play it in. Ambrose will come out as State College will go on a wholesale line change. Comes back to center where they'll have to wait till they check up, but picked off by McCombs, and he'll redirect it to Pencroft. Going to be taken by Engelhardt, and he'll pass it back to center. Oh, big time hit there by Crockett. And he puts the State College player on his wallet, and another big time glove save by Ambrose, and he's on his game early. And to the State College credit, they have not laid down. If anything, they've felt a sense of urgency here, Dave, and they know they're fighting against one of the top goalies in the league here, Michael Ambrose Jr., and will be blessed to have him back next year in his senior year. Good play by the Panthers where Schmidt will take it, but unable to get it out. Right back on the blade of Schmidt. He's unable to get it out again, and these are the opportunities you got to be very careful here. This is what good forechecking teams turn situations like this into points. Good play by Ruby, and he'll redirect it, and boy, I'll tell you, you can see that the pace of this game, Dave, is extremely fast early here, and the Panthers better be resting up and keeping the troops fresh here, because they're going to need to play 45 minutes of hockey here to beat this team. Chip back to center where it'll be played by McVeigh, and he'll 9-iron it back on a spring-like 68-degree weather day today. Deflected into the corner where it'll come by where Bone will play it. That'll go by his blade back to Cassidy. Redirects it towards Sweeney. He's unable to control. Finally taken at center by Boyd, and he'll get his pocket picked by Mosconi right to Bone, and he takes a power move on the off wing. Play comes right in front where redirected by goaltender 31 Ambrose right to Cassidy, now to Boyd. Boyd takes it wide. He's going to avoid a check in the corner. Couple players collide, kept in at the point by Sweeney. 6:05 remains here in the first. Bodies all over the ice here, no tripping. Taken finally by Mosconi, and he's got Sweeney on his back door, and he'll redirect it onto the near board, and a good play by Sweeney. Oh, right to McVeigh, and he's going to take a shot. Good save by the goaltender. I think that's number 12 Ross in goal. It is. Goaltender number 12, Mac Ross. Goaltender sporting a goals against average of 3.86 and a save percentage of .84. Play comes in the corner where Pencrott will lose his stick, and McVeigh goes down, taken by Schmidt, unable to get it out, kept in neatly by State College. A lot of jerseys hanging around, and finally going to be picked up here by Pencrott as he'll skate it behind Ambrose. Be careful here. Oh, giveaway down deep, and the Panthers dodge a huge bullet. And another big-time save by Ambrose as he'll hold on with 5:01 remaining here in the first. Panthers still lead 2-0. Yeah, they've got three big-time scorers. They've got Mosconi, Horgas, and Bone. Mosconi with 66 points, Horgas with 51, and Bone with 46. Then it falls off, Dave, to 14 points. Several good opportunities there. So pretty much the big-time line for State College does most of the damage. And you can see that they get a ton of ice time out here too. Good play by the Panthers to redirect it back to the neutral ice area, and right back on the transition comes Boyd, and he'll redirect it ahead towards Sweeney, and he'll chip it in the zone. Panthers now kind of having a little bit of a struggle keeping it in the zone, and a couple of the players get tied up here. They're letting them play, Dave. No whistles here so far. Must be playoff hockey. Delayed offside where Boyd will take it back to center, where Sweeney will pick it up, and he'll take it across the blue stripe. He's got a trailer, gives it to Cassidy, and he's unable to pull the trigger. He takes a little bit of the lumber on his glove, and he kind of shakes the wrist. Looks like he's okay. Going to be taken here by the Panthers' Colcomb. He gets it back to center, where be redirected in the corner by Marsala. Once again, the puck is redirected behind Ambrose as State College goes on a change. Taken here by Mosconi again, number 86. Left-handed shot, and he's got some wheels. Centering pass, nobody home, and a good play by Sweeney to play both ends of the ice. 3:13 remains here in the first. Panthers enjoying a 2-0 lead on two early strikes by Puccetti and Pencrott. And so far, great defensive work by the Panthers, and good goaltending has kept this game 2-0. Going to be fought for by Horgas in the corner. It's shot right on, a good save as Horgas got the play to Mosconi.
They should even never have that shot.
And again, he beat Schmidt to the play in the corner, and good hustling as he got that play right on Mosconi. A kind of fanned shot, but a good save by Ambrose, and he'll hold on for the faceoff. Will be to the right of the Panther goaltender, where Pencrott will take the draw against Daniel Mosconi. Faceoff controlled by State College, but unable to keep it in the zone, where it'll go back to Engelhart, where he'll play it behind his goaltender Ross. Kind of a dangerous pass, unable to keep it in at the point was Puccetti. Finally going to be controlled at center by Mosconi again, and he gets the motor going. Good defensive effort there by Alibrand. Another good defensive play that won't be on the score sheet, but he was stride for stride, Dave, with Mosconi, and got the stick down to deflect the puck into the meshing. And we'll have a face-off again in the attack zone for State College. Face-off again controlled by State College, where be redirected where Alibrand looks to play it. Good effort to get it back to center, where Ruby will look to tee it up. Plays it ahead to number 58. For State College, but it'll be picked off here by Sweeney, but over to Mosconi, and Engelhart with a deflection. Oh, what a save by Ambrose. Another deflection just goes wide, and boy, it's been all State College for the last 5 or 6 minutes with quality shots, centering play, back to the point, and the Panther Boyd gives up his body, and finally out of the zone, Sweeney headmans the play to Cassidy, and he risks it from 25, and that'll go wide. First good scoring opportunity for Upper St. Clair here. Ruby's going to shoot it on a screen shot, and a good left pad save by Ambrose. Heavy hit there in the corner by Crockett, and he's throwing his weight around. Little give and go here right in front. They're crashing the net. And boy, once again, just bringing everything here on the offensive zone is State College. Back to center comes State College, and they'll regroup when they get back on side. Well, the pace of this game is really, really starting to concern me. It's either can we go the distance, or can State College keep this pace up, Dave? But I've never seen a 15 minutes of hockey where it's been pretty much end to end, very few whistles, no penalties, and just so far good goaltending by number 31 Ambrose. And good defense, and I got to tell you, the play of our forwards, they've come back to help the defensive zone, and boy, they're both playing both ends of the ice extremely well.
You know, the pace of this game reminds me of Rocky against Mr. T in the rematch.
Rocky against Mr. T, Dave says, in the rematch. So, wow. Well, play comes with 10 seconds. Crockett's going to take it, and that shot just goes wide. Comes off the near board, and a heavy hit there by McCombs as he puts the lumber towards the player, and that'll do it. Another good heads-up play there by Ambrose as the period will come to a close, and pretty much a standing ovation on both sides of the equation. Panthers had the better of the play the first 4 or 5 minutes. Probably the Route 22 legs didn't get fresh, but boy, State College brought it the last half of that period and peppered with the offensive shots towards Ambrose. But so far, so good for Upper St. Clair. 2-0. And we're going to let them stop the tape here, and we'll be right back for second period action. And we're back just in time to catch our breath. Very quick moving first period. No stoppages in play, no penalties. Good end-to-end hockey. Pretty physical, too, at times. What's impressive about the State College team, obviously the 2 goals didn't get them down. If anything, it gave them a sense of urgency. And boy, they are not adverse to throwing that puck on the goal.
Looks like every chance they get.
Amazing. I'll tell you, the Panthers match up from a size standpoint. They've got maybe 1 or 2 maybe bigger guys, but you know, the one nice thing about State College, it's not an overly big team out there physically. And that might be an advantage for Upper St. Clair as they're able to handle and keep those big frames away from goaltender number 31. And I'll tell you, you don't need to be told about your son, but I don't think there's anybody better. When he can see the puck, there's nobody better in goal. And the problems, if anything, are those screenshots, and as all goaltenders, they usually battle with those. Back to the point, and that's going to be a delayed offside where State College will have to check back up, which gives the Panthers an opportunity to get it back to center. Play will be redirected. Be careful here. He's got a couple of Leiden trailing shot right on. What a save by Ambrose. Point blank on a 2-1-on-1 breakaway, and Ambrose got the pad and stick down, and a mental breakaway there as a 3-on-1 developed. Oh, and it tucks it in. And boy, that's the speed of Daniel Mosconi's going to get that goal, number 86. And he just wrapped it around from behind the goal, tucked it in against the left pad of Ambrose, and State College strikes right back here to make it a 2-1 game early in the second. Time of the goal, 14-19. Mosconi's going to get his 39th goal of the season and 67th point. Back on the attack comes State College, and boy, the speed of this team is unbelievable. Number 17, Yeppel will take it. Finally going to be taken by Schmidt, and he'll redirect it into the corner. A screen shot going to be cleared into the corner by Ambrose with the blade. Taken behind the goal is number, again, having a tough time seeing the numbers there, but kind of a little waffle shot goes on. And Ambrose kind of struggled with that, but he was able to get control of it. And Panthers just need to take a deep breath here and get back to basics. 2-1, Upper St. Clair leads with 13:37 remaining here in the second. Face-off win by State College. That shot's going to go way wide by number 8, Horgas. We chip back to center and played by Engelhardt, and that'll be an icing call. Upper St. Clair will be guilty of an icing, and they'll face it off in the attack zone for the black jerseys. If the Panthers win today, we will play on the road at the Isoplex at South Point against, you got it, Ken and Mac. And Moscone's going to get the easy goal here. Camped right on the doorstep. Play came off the left point right on the blade of an open net and way too easy. Moscone's going to get his second tally into the open net.
It's okay, Mike.
And the Panthers now find themselves tied at 2. He'll come to Leiden where he'll redirect it towards Alibrand. Panthers can play with this team, Dave. They just look a little bit shell-shocked right now with the speed of this team. Right back to Sweeney. He takes a shot right towards Ross, and that's what you've got to do is mix it up down deep. And a good scoring opportunity for Upper St. Clair with Sweeney, point blank from 5, but a better save by Ross, and he'll hold on. And we'll face it off again to the right of the State College goaltender. Well, we've got ourselves a ball game. Face-off win by the Panthers, kept in by Leiden at the left point. They'll come all the way across to number 8 Horgas, and he'll chip it into center, and that will get a souvenir, and they'll toss it back on the ice. And we'll do it again with 12:43 remaining in the second. Good face-off win there by Sweeney. Redirects it to Alibrand. A good play by Leiden as he kept that in. Right back on the attack. Be careful here. A 2-on-1 breaks out. Horgas a shot. Rebound shot. It's going to be right in front. What a save by the Panthers. And I'm not sure if Boyd got that down. I know Ambrose was on his back, but Boyd right there to clear the puck away on a golden opportunity. Shot again by Moscone, and Ambrose takes the wood to a couple of the players. Play has been getting extremely physical. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here. And finally, our first penalty of the evening on a high sticking minor. And boy, an aggressive play down deep. Ambrose took exception and kind of took the wood to one of the players that crashed the goal, but nevertheless, a big-time save by Ambrose to keep the Panthers knotted at 2. And we're going to have a minor penalty here on State College. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty will be at the 12:06 mark.
Don't forget, these guys are dangerous.
Yep. And Joseph Chuba will get the minor penalty. I'm not sure if there's going to be a timeout called here, but could be a well-used one. The Panthers only get 1 timeout. But I think it's important to get that next tally here and get back to that 3-2 lead. Well, you knew they weren't going to sit on a 2-0 lead, that's for sure. Not with the speed of this team, which is just absolutely impressive to see. But as Dave alluded to earlier, this team can strike with the open ice and the shorthanded. I'm not sure they have 8 shorthanded tallies. Tied for second in the league with the shorthanded tallies. And again, I think the Panthers here with a much needed timeout. And a couple of the players getting their breath here. And the faceoff will be inside the Panther zone. And Boyd will take the draw, win it in the corner, but unable to keep it in. Play will go all the way the length of the ice where Sweeney will pick it up. And he'll leave it for number 33, Alibrand, and he takes a power move right on the tape of Cassidy. Got Boyd trailing, a drop pass, but nobody home. And State College makes easy work by clearing the zone with 1:34 remaining in the man advantage. Sweeney's going to pick up a head of steam, and he'll rag it down the right wing. got a trailer, centering play to Cassidy, can't control, and here you go, right back on the attack. They come back 2-on-1, breakaway, rebound. Oh, good save there by Ambrose. And what speed. Horgast picked up the Jets, and he just blew by the Panther defense, and a good save as he took it to the backhand. But Ambrose quick to be in position to keep it to a 2-2 game. Cassidy's going to take it, leaves it for Sweeney. Deflected, oh, just wide as Boyd got the blade down late. Back to the point where Schmidt will tee it up. Leaves it across for Sweeney over to Cassidy, and they'll play give and go. Rebound in front, oh, and he couldn't strike home. It's still loose, and Boyd tries to get it up. Cassidy goes up. He can't pull the trigger. Oh, my. Golden opportunity for Upper St. Clair. Boyd had 3 whacks at it. Cassidy had a whack at it in the corner, and finally, looks like we're going to get a minor penalty here. And we have a stop and play with 10:34 remaining, and oh my, Panthers
Just couldn't get on their stick.
couldn't get it on, and I think they had an opportunity. Looks like we're going to have a bench penalty here, perhaps. Looks like Baradona or Sweterlich was looking to serve it, but not sure what the call here is. Finally, Woomer's going to go into the gate.
I think one of our guys took a slash behind the play.
Might have been. I couldn't see. They originally put Sweterlich out there. I thought it might have been a bench minor, but looks like Woomer's going to get a minor penalty. I'm not actually sure what the call was for, but that'll even it up here. Penalty will come at the 10:34 mark as that puck will get chipped into the State College bench. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 24 seconds. And then State College will go on a power play of their own for about a minute and a half. Oh, and that was shot right into one of the players
Quit leaning over the bench.
on the bench. Number 28 was hit with that puck. And they'll face it off at center. Crockett will take the play. Comes over to number 66, Mayfield. Dances around Mosconi with 2 goals on the evening, looking for his 3rd tally. Heavy hit there by Schmidt in the corner. Play will come behind Ambrose where it's picked up by Mosconi. Play redirected towards number 33, Corey Bone. Taken by Schmidt, and he'll be content to bank it off the glass. And that's going to be played by Ross. As State College now will go on their power play with 1:12 remaining in the State College man advantage. Taken down the left point, left wing by Mosconi, and a good play by the Panther defense to clear it the length of the ice with 1 minute remaining now in the power play for State College. Outlet pass right on the tape of Horgast. He'll drop it back for Mosconi. Plays give and go in the corner as they'll weave into the command position. Takes a power move. Good save there again by Ambrose. Centering pass is thwarted by number 4, Crockett. Picked up and helped out by Puccetti, and he'll skate it back to center. Heads up play here by Puccetti as he takes it wide. He's got to beat 3 defenders. He'll leave it behind the goal, and he'll change up as the Panthers will keep fresh troops on the ice with 20 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Play redirected again towards Mosconi on the off wing, and here's a break for Pencrott. Comes down the left wing. He's going to take a wide angle shot. Just goes wide. Comes all the way back to center, and a 2-on-1 breaks out shot is gloved by Ambrose. And he'll hold on.
How many odd man rushes?
Yeah, a lot of odd man rushes. And again, Dave, it's the speed of this team. They find it pretty much an easy pickings to get behind the defense, and the Panthers again have to be aware of that. And to the credit of Ambrose, a high shot, and he gloved it and held on. And we'll do it again with 8:33 remaining in the second. Face-off win by State College, and a quality shot goes right on. A good blocker save into the corner by Ambrose, and finally going to be shot the length of the ice Icing will be waved off as that shot was directed right on the goaltender Ross. Play comes back to center where Woomer will pick it up. Redirects it ahead to Alibrand, but unable to control. Kick back in, where finally going to be skated out by Woomer. He's got Crockett on the right wing, but he can't control. Picked up by Engelhart, number 10 in the corner. Comes back to the point, Pencrott with a shot on, and that's going to come off the leg of Crockett as he'll skate towards the bench. Mixes it up with his own player. Be careful here. Shot's going to go again from the slot area right on as number 56, Karras, takes a wrister from 20. And Ambrose will glove it and hold on with 7:42 remaining here. And we've got an injury. Sweeney going to the bench, and he's limping here. Big time loss for Upper St. Clair. He's starting to get his feet under him, but he's going into the locker room. Oh, what a save by Ambrose. Another quality shot in front by Hargis. But Sweeney going to the locker room to get some attention, and we'll keep you posted on that. But that is a major, major loss for Upper St. Clair. Taken by Cassidy, and he tries to beat two defenders, and he's pulled down, nothing called. Comes back where Boyd will attempt to play it, but that'll be picked up by State College, who was in ahead of the play offside. Taken now on the right wing where Cassidy looks to play it. He's got Alibrand trailing, and he takes a heavy hit. Oh, and a stick got up high. We're going to have a minor penalty here. Cassidy goes down, and he's hurting. Minor penalty here, finally going to be touched up by State College, and they're going to be guilty of a high sticking call here at the 6:52 mark. And you've got Cassidy now
Lost our top two scorers.
goes to the bench, and he's hurting. You've got Sweeney in the locker room, and they say hockey's a club sport. It's about as physical as it gets, guys. And boy, this game is, you throw the speed of these two teams in, and unbelievable what we're seeing. Turkey's on the table here for the Panthers. Golden opportunity to regain the lead, Dave, here. Their second power play advantage of the evening. That play comes in the second period here. Panthers with 1:42 remaining in the man advantage, but without the services of big number 97, Sweeney. Back to the point, Alibrand, a shot, rebound, oh, right in front. And the Panthers unable to get control, and finally going to be corralled here by Boyd on a nice play. A screen shot, and a good save by Ross as he'll hold on. And a good effort there by the Panthers to keep the attack in the zone. 6:15 remains here in the second period, and 1:20 remains in the man advantage. Back to the point where Alibrand, a screen shot goes right on, and a good save by Ross. Redirected into the bench area, and they'll have another whistle. And we'll do it again at the blue stripe. With 6:07 remaining in the period, we're tied at 2. Well, these teams extremely evenly matched. Their records would dictate that. Panthers coming in with an 11-9-1 record on the season. 11-9-2, excuse me, and State College with an 11-10-1 record. Pretty much evenly matched. And the speed is pretty much evident on both sides of the equation. Taken by Boyd, and he'll take it behind goaltender Ross. He'll look for some help. Back to the point as Schmidt is clamoring for the puck. Panthers still on a man advantage here. Schmidt will get his wish. Gives it up to Alibrand, a blistering shot. Rebound shot just goes behind Ross, and a little bit of a late play here as Pencrott gets involved.
It's nothing more than they did tonight.
And he's got to skate away here. A very aggressive late play, and you've got State College bench yelling for a penalty for a late altercation, but nothing will be called. And they'll face it off to the left of goaltender number 12, Ross, with 5:35 remaining. Face-off going to be taken by Ross, and he'll lose his edge. Bodies all over the ice here. Finally going to be flipped back to center. And Alibrand will have to chase back into his own zone. 24 seconds remains in the Panther power play, where Cassidy will lead the rush back to center. Chips it ahead towards number 2, Boyd. He'll keep it in. Drop pass. Looks for Pencrott. He'll tee it up at the right point. He's working with Alibrand. Back to Pencrott. He kicks it ahead towards Cassidy. Still no signs of Sweeney, as he is not returned to the bench. Shot's going to be right on and gloved by Ross. And that'll do it for the man advantage. Back to skating 5-on-5. And with 4:48 to go, anyone's game here tied at 2. Face-off controlled by State College, where it'll be redirected towards Hargis. Taken by Mosconi. He looks to pass it to himself, and a good play by McCombs to get it back to the neutral ice area. Redirected right back in by State College, and on the attack comes Woomer. Unable to get it out as he'll mix it up with McCombs in the corner. Be careful here. Mosconi looking for the hat trick, and that shot will go through the crease. Taken again by Hargis in the corner. Gives it up for Marconi. Mosconi, a give and go, and a shot on, but deflected into the corner by Ambrose. Taken behind the goal by number 4, Bone. Back to the point, and a little mini opportunity here. Here comes Puccetti. He's got to beat the one player. Shot right on. Big save by Ross. And he'll hold on. And a little extracurricular again. And the Panthers have to be really careful here. You don't want to take a silly penalty here and give this team an opportunity on the power play, and looks like they'll all skate away. And with 3:57 remaining here in the second, the face-off will be to the right of the State College goaltender. The other playoff game this evening will sport Pittsburgh Central Catholic against Norwin. I believe that game will take place around the 8:30 mark. And the first 4 teams in the division got the byes, which would be Penn Trafford, Canon-Mac, North Allegheny, and Mount Lebanon. Taken in the corner by Upper St. Clair, chipped back to center. Icing will be waved off as McCombs looks to beat the defender there. Taken by Crockett. Back to center. Here come the State College team, 2-on-2. Taken by Leiden. A good effort there. Played across to the near board, where Puccetti kicks it back to center. Taken by Crockett. He'll cross, gain control, and dump it to the behind the bench as he'll go for a change. Heavy hit there again by Pencrott, and he's throwing his weight around as he put the State College player on his wallet. 2:56 remains here in the second. Taken by our captain Schmidt. Back to center. He looks for Pencrott and Boyd, and that'll go by the mark. And right back on the attack comes State College with a wrister from 30. And another big-time save by Ambrose, and he'll hold on with 2:44 remaining now in the second. Play taken in the corner by State College, controlled by Horgus. He'll be tied up, but Horgus will win that battle. Looks to center, and he'll dump it right back in the corner to Mosconi. Tied up by Schmidt, and he takes a little bit of a fall. Redirected into the corner. Goes behind Ross, where it'll be chipped back to center. A good play by Alibrand at the right point. He'll keep it in for Pencrott as he rams it behind Ross. Taking on the near board where Alibrand and Horgas will mix it up. Mosconi will get in the mix. And finally going to be dug out here by number 86. But a good play by Pencrott on a poke check. Right back to Pencrott. He looks to center it. Centering shot, goes right to Cassidy, and he takes a slapper from the high slot. Unable to get good wood on it. Taken again, it's all Upper St. Clair here with Boyd as he redirects it towards Pencrott, unable to control. And right back on the attack comes Hargus. And a good save by Ambrose. He takes a bold move to come out and glove the puck. And boy, the way this team explodes, they just burst through the defense, Dave, and before you know it, they're right on the puck. So a good heads-up play by our goaltender as he gloved it with 1:36 remaining here in the second. We're still tied. Playoff hockey, 2-2 in the second. Face-off taken by Crockett, but controlled by State College. Chipped out on a backhanded effort by Crockett, getting a lot of ice time here this evening, but that'll go into the bench of State College, and they'll do it again. And that face-off will be in the right face-off circle where Crockett will take the draw. Controlled by number 25, Karras. Shot's going to be right on, and a quick save again by Ambrose. And he'll hold on, and they'll do it again with 1:23 now remaining in the second. Another face-off win for State College, who have pretty much dominated the face-offs here this evening. Taken by Woomer in the corner, left-handed shot, and he's going to battle with two State College black jerseys, and a good effort by Woomer to get it out of the zone. But State College rams it right back, and Crockett will take the mail, and he'll skate it back to center. Takes it down the left wing. He's got a trailer in McCombs, unable to connect, but McCombs will beat the State College player. He'll take a wide angle shot, and there's bodies again all over the ice. Taken finally back by State College, and they'll lead the rush to center. Taken by number 33 on a wide angle. Centering pass just goes over the mark as number 66 of Warfield had a good opportunity from 5 in front. 30 seconds now remains. Finally taken by Woomer, and he gets it back to center. But right back on the attack comes number 4, Bone. And he'll mix it up with Woomer. And a good effort there by Lydon. Panthers with 12 seconds look to get out of Dodge here, and a much better second half of the period played by Upper St. Clair. And I might add, without the services of number 97, Sweeney, and that'll do it.
He looked up at the clock to see if he
Wow.
had to get a shot.
And I'll tell you, not too often you get a standing ovation by both parties in the stands, but a much deserved applause for both teams. And to the credit of State College, they hung in there after the Panthers within the first 4 minutes, Dave, get off to that early 2-0 strike, and it lit the fire where Mosconi comes back and gets 2 tallies and answers to his teammates to tie it at 2, and a very evenly played second half of the second period. I think the Panthers finally got their legs under them, and boy, without the services of number 97 Sweeney, we'll have to see if he's able to come back for the third period here. But he was limping noticeably off the ice here, but to their credit, they're still in the game, and I think 15 more minutes of hockey, and next goal could be the clincher. So wow, we'll catch our breath, we'll let them cut the ice, and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Third period action will return in a moment. And we're back for third period action, knotted here at 2, 15 minutes of play. A little bit of a heated incident off the ice with the paramedic and head coach and Mike Sweeney. I guess the order of how he was to come back, one said he was released to the parents. Paramedic said he had to release him, so it was a little bit of a he said, she said thing, and don't know where it all ended up, but we'll have to see if our number 97 makes it back here. Looks like an ankle injury, not a head injury, so you would think he'd be able to play, but does not look like he's on the bench, Dave, so we'll see. Taken by Pencrott, shot over to Alibrand, a screenshot redirected, and kind of don't know where it went. Got kind of redirected high here. But they're going to face it off to the left of goaltender Ross, number 12. And still a mystery where our assistant captain, Michael Sweeney, is, but looked like he was ready to play, looked like he was ready to step on the ice, but we don't see him here on the bench. And to the Panthers' credit, they've answered the bell. Oh, good play there by Schmidt. And we're going to look back on that. They had Hargis beat him to the corner, and Schmidt extended himself to save the shot and kicked it wide. Good effort there by number 21, Andrew Schmidt. Right in front, it's loose. Oh my, be careful. And it's a goal. And it looked like Ambrose had control of it. It kind of waffled off into the corner, and it went behind the goaltender. And State College is going to answer here quickly with kind of a weird goal, and they're going to take a 3-2 lead early here in the third. Not sure who got that goal. A lot of confusion in front. And now the Panthers find themselves trailing for the first time in this game, but plenty of time to go with 14:11 remaining here in the third. Faceoff taken at center by Crockett, controlled by the Panthers, where Leiden will redirect it behind Ross. Taken in the corner, and a good play by Leiden as he'll step up into the play. Controlled by McCombs, but unable to keep it in, and back to center is Puccetti. He'll lose it for number 78, Michael. Shot's going to be redirected in the corner by number 17, Yeppel. Still loose, finally going to be picked up by Leiden, and he banks it back to center. Taken by Engelhardt, and he'll just redirect it right back in, but State College had to get back on side, and they're playing catch here at center. Michael will redirect it, and the State College team will go on a quick change here. Going to be picked up by Woomer, and he'll redirect it towards the center ice area where Puccetti and Crockett will mix it up. Boy, and this is really where you miss big number 97 here, as he just takes control of the puck behind the zone and leads the rush. Good play by Crockett. He's got to try to beat goaltender Ross, and Ross will come out ahead of the play. Going to be redirected back to center, and Cassidy looks to control it. Taken all the way by Alibrand around the far corner. Gives it up. Cassidy will mix it up. He'll bump heads with number 16, Pencrott, and he'll redirect it back with 12:35 to go here in the third. Cassidy on the left wing. He's got Boyd trailing. What a move by Cassidy! And he passed it between the legs of the defender, and he got a quick shot off. But a better save by Ross. And he'll hold on with 12:29 to go here in the third, and State College enjoying a 3-2 lead. Another face-off win for State College. They'll control the puck on our near board here. Comes toward number 81, Ebert. Goes around to the far board, and Cassidy and Boyd will try to keep it in, unable. Play comes all the way back to the Panther zone, where Leiden plays it back to center. Picked up again by Leiden, but he's going to get his pocket picked, but fortunately a delayed offside will be called against State College, and they'll face it off outside the blue line with 12:03 remaining now in the third. Face-off controlled by the Panthers. Unable to clear the zone. It comes back to the far point where number 81, Ebert will keep it in nicely. Bodies again all over the ice here. Taken by Woomer. Going to be helped out again by Boyd. And once again, the Panther forwards doing an excellent job playing both ends of the ice. What a crisp pass by Boyd right on the tape of Cassidy. He looks to go to the backhand and he'll lose his edge. Heavy hit there by Boyd. Right onto Cassidy. Oh, and a good quality shot. And another save by Ross. Good opportunity there for number 18. Alibrand will mix it up with the State College player on the near board, and finally going to be picked up here by Karras. Takes it across, looks for Bone in the corner. Good effort there by Schmidt. Unable to get it out is Alibrand. Taken by Mosconi and Hargas, excuse me, and he'll be content to drive it behind the Panther goal. But a weak pass, going to be controlled by State College. Shot on, saved by Ambrose. A rebound and another save. Quality save by Ambrose, and this time he'll hold on. And with 10:47 remaining here in the third, we'll look for a face-off, and the Panthers find themselves trailing by 1. Another face-off win for State College, and they'll go to the backhanded shot, score. Another redirected play. Mosconi shoots it. It goes right to Bone, and Dalton Bone will get his tally of the evening. And the Panthers now find themselves with a big hill to climb, trailing 4-2 late here in the third. Almost an identical goal. A rebound came out to an open winger, and Bone rammed it into the empty net to take a 4-2 lead. Good play by Alibrand, and he'll take it, and the turkey now is on the tables. Panthers have to answer here. Still plenty of time in the third with 10:20 to go. But very, very impressed with the speed of this State College team and the tenacity that they show in the attack zone. And it has been end-to-end action here, folks. Pretty much for the whole complement of the game. Crockett's going to lose his stick, and he'll look to change up. Icing's going to be waved off, where that puck will be picked up by number 7, Derek May. He'll skate the puck back to center. Wrist to the head, and Woomer loses sight of it. Picked up by Bone. It's still loose in front. A backhanded shot by number 66 goes wide. Warfield. Good effort there by the defense. The shot's going to go wide again. It's loose in front. Oh, good save again on a quality shot from 5 feet. Good save by Ambrose. Taken by Cassidy, and he's going to be upended at center ice area. Kick back in behind goaltender Ambrose. Played in the corner by McVeigh. He chips it back to center. Loose puck where Pencrott looks to play it. Kept in at the point by Boyd. He takes a heavy hit at the right point. Finally going to be taken by number 25, Karras. He'll shoot it in and look to change up. Still no sign of our assistant captain, Michael Sweeney, who looked certainly ready to play after the second period, came into the concourse and was ready to play, and it must be a league technicality as they got the league director from Baldwin involved. I'm not sure what the final answer was, but if he was apparently not cleared for play, it doesn't matter, I guess, what the parents or the coach say. So again, a mystery here. Mr. Sweeney now coming out of the Panther locker room, but still no number 97 on the bench, and his services are indeed missed with 8:27 now to go here in the third. Faceoff will be taken to the right of Ambrose, where Crockett will take the draw, controlled by the Panthers. Picked up by number 33, Alibrand. Looks to get the play towards McCombs, and Crockett will mix it up with the offensive player of State College. Puccetti will lose his edge. He'll get back quickly onside. Kept in by the far boards, and good play by Puccetti, and he's got McCombs in front. He rags it back to the point where Alibrand looks to tee it up, and that'll come off the mark, and he'll have to get back onside. Play all the way in where number 15, Ruby will pick it up. Banks it on the far glass, right on the tape. Here comes State College 2-on-2. Takes it wide, Puccetti will follow. Wrists it back out of the zone to center. Picked up again by State College, and they'll be content to drive it behind Ambrose. 7:33 remains here in the third. Panthers trail 4-2. Taken by Horgus. And again, just back to give and go, back to center here, and McCombs tries to make something happen here. He's got Cassidy trailing. Right on the tape of Cassidy, a shot. Oh, good pad save. And a quality shot by number 18 from the corner. And Ross may look back on that pad save as he got the blade down. A 2-on-1 breaks out. We got McCombs back there trailing. And they've got some tired troops out there, Dave. Backhanded shot. Attacking the goal once again is Mosconi. Back to the point. Panthers on an extended shift. Shot. Score! And Horgus is going to get the 5th tally of the evening. And he had Ambrose on the ice, and patiently he waited. And he went top shelf to get their 3rd goal of the period. And that goal will come, unfortunately, here at the 6:50 mark. And State College now takes a commanding 5-2 lead. And now they will put the services of Mike Stein in for the last 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Probably a nice gesture for our senior goaltender. And looks like we'll have a, sure if that's an icing call or what, but they're going to face it off with 6:42 to go. It's like we're going to get a interference minor penalty on number 81, Andrew Ebert. So the Panthers with a ray of hope here late in the third with 6:42 to go. Trailing by 3, will have the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Ebert, a 2-minute minor for interference. Faceoff is controlled by the Panthers, but a good job by State College to clear the zone. And Alibrand will have to skate back behind goaltender number 29, Stein. Outlet pass goes to number 21, Schmidt. He'll wrist it. Oh, a loose play right on the tape of Cassidy. He was unable to get it on the forehand side. Play came to his backhand. Almost looked like 2 of the State College goals. There's a tripping minor, and the turkey now will indeed be on the table here. It looks like we're going to get another minor penalty here. Dished out to State College, and the Panthers perhaps will have a 2-man, no, we're going to have a minor penalty on Pencrott and a roughing and a tripping. So it'll be a coincidental minor here. Pencrott's going to get the gate, 2 minutes for roughing, and the State College player will have a minor penalty for tripping. Those penalties will come at the 6:08 mark. So the Panthers now will skate still 5-on-4. That play will not affect the play on the ice. Deflected in front by Boyd, and another good save by Ross down deep. Panthers with 2 or 3 good quality opportunities here in the last minute of play. Picked up by Boyd, and he's taken matters into his own hands. Tries to beat the defense, but a solid effort there by Corey Bone on defense. Play taken by Schmidt, and he'll redirect it in the corner. Boyd's got Cassidy trailing. Centering pass, nobody home, and cleared away by State College with 5:33 remaining in the second. All kind of player, too many men. They got away with too many men on the ice there. They had 5 skaters out there. A little bit of a confusion by State College. Now skating 5-on-4, but the State College team dodges a bullet there by a little miscue. Taken by Alibrand here at center with 5:05 remaining. Chip back to center where Schmidt will play it ahead towards Cassidy. He'll lose his blade. to be picked up by Hargis, and he'll clear it the length of the ice. And with 10 seconds now remaining in the man advantage, Panthers will try to get one last rush. Redirected into the corner, that'll do it. Back to skating now, 5-on-5. It'll be picked up by Schmidt, and he'll be careful here. And that will sail over the glass into the St. Clair fan base. And with 4:35 remaining now, Panthers find themselves with an uphill battle, 5-3, 5-2, trailing State College with 5 unanswered goals. And to the credit of State College, they got down early, but they never gave up and kept bringing it pretty much for the 45 minutes of play. Big loss, Dave, no doubt, has been the services of our assistant captain, Sweeney, and pretty evident out there. The Panthers have done an admirable job, but boy, Sweeney, a big physical presence on the ice, and obviously a gifted skater and goal scorer. Back to the point where, kept in by State College, where number 7, Derek May will keep it in. Over to Mosconi, and be careful here as he's looking for the hat trick. Decides to redirect it behind goaltender Stein. Comes into the corner where it's still controlled by State College. Looks like the Panthers are kind of, the wind has been taken out of their sails here. Taken at center where Sweterlich will look to play it. Taken by McCombs, and he'll take a heavy hit. Back to the defensive zone where Leiden will redirect it back to center, nobody home. Shot's going to go off the defense, shin pad, and right back on the attack comes Cassidy, and he takes an elbowing play. And a minor penalty will be indeed dished out here. An interference call should go on number 78, Lucas Michael. Could have been an elbowing or an interference minor, but Michael will get the gate. And that minor penalty will be doled out at 3:17 here remaining here in the third. And the Panthers now find themselves with a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Face-off taken. Sweterlich will drive the play down deep. Play will be banked off the board where Alibrand will steal it out of midair. He's got Cassidy in the mix, but unable to control, and right back on the attack comes Hargis. Boy, can he fly. Gets his own shot. Yeah, if he's a junior, State College has some promise for next year. And this is an impressive team, and boy, I'll tell you, you know, these are probably two of the teams that none of the top seeds wanted to play, Dave, and we have talked about that earlier in the season. You know, a Mount Lebanon or a Canon-Mac or a Bethel Park, definitely sometimes you don't want to run in against that hot 8 or 7 or 9 seed. And boy, to the credit of State College coming in here as a number 10 seed, pretty impressive performance here this evening. And it ultimately was the speed and second chance opportunities. Ambrose faced a tremendous amount of shots, and as you pointed to and alluded to earlier, this game could have really been out of control, but they've scored on 3 of their 5 goals, Dave, came on second and third chance opportunities. And again, a goaltender can only do so much. 1:54 remains. Panthers still on a man advantage for the next 34 seconds. Play comes to number 33, Corey Bone, assistant captain, and he'll take it behind goaltender number 12, Ross. And to Ross's credit, shaken by 2 early goals, but he's been stellar here in the third. Play will come off the blade of Boyd. Right back on the attack comes State College, but picked up by number 3, Colcomb, and he'll lead the rush back to center. He'll drive it in behind the goal, and that should pretty much do it. Back to now skating 5-on-5, and 1:15 remains here in the contest. Taken by Mosconi, the left-handed shot coming down the right wing, and he'll avoid Boyd. Still controls the puck. Chips it back to center, just playing a little bit of catch. Takes it to number 10, Engelhart. State College knows they have this one in the books. The ride home on Route 22 will be sweet, and State College will advance. And I don't believe they're going to be playing Cannon Mac. Probably will end up playing Penn Trafford,
I believe so.
the number 1 seed, as State College will come in as the number 10 seed, the lowest seed still left in the playoffs.
I believe those are section rivals. too.
Section rivals is right. As again, McDowell number 10 and Shaler number 12 have been knocked out. So obviously State College will be the highest seed still in the contest and will play Penn Trafford, the number 1 seed, in the second round. So with 11 seconds to go, folks, the Panthers will round out the 2011-2012 season.
Which overall was a lot better than a lot of people expected.
And they'll skate away. A little bit of extracurricular, but that'll do it. And a very, very, very frustrating loss, I'm sure, for the boys, especially after getting off to that 2-0 lead. But a great season, as you pointed out. Panthers really, earlier this year, were pretty much with freshmen, you know, a lot of retiring seniors and a lot of freshmen. And to the credit of the St. Clair players and to a standing ovation, the Boyd, the Cassidy, Junior in Michael Sweeney will be blessed to have them all back next year. And also your son, goaltender number 31, Michael Ambrose, will be a senior next year. So a great effort for State College. Again, a team that brought the offensive prowess to the game, got down 2-0 and never hung their hats, and a very talented first line. The speed of this team is very, very nice, and could give Penn Trafford some trouble here. So this is a team that could be reckoned with
That's
after
probably
round
like
one.
a 9-7 game.
Yeah, there won't be much defense in that
Six
game.
of the top
Yeah.
7 scores of the league were from those two teams.
As you mentioned, 3 of the top scorers for both teams, 6 of the top scorers will be involved, and that will probably not be a 1-0 game or a 1-0 contest. So, boy, unfortunately, as quick as the season starts, the season abruptly comes to a close here, and you know, it's early March. It's going to be tough to watch the rest of the play without having the Panthers involved. But again, Panthers, not to hang their hats, had a great season, finished the season above 500, and the good news is we'll have a lot of players returning for next season. Now, unfortunately, our coach will be retiring, and he'll be playing for the expansion
Solar Bears.
Orlando Solar Bears. Gary Klapkowski will be playing for the ECHL team in Orlando. He will be hanging up his coaching duties, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see him in action. I'm pretty active with the ECHL. As many know, Ty Murovich, the son of the owner of the Ice Castle rink, plays for the Gwinnett Gladiators. So our new coach, I think, has officially been announced, and I will make that announcement. It will be Denny Kirstein. He is a Bethel Park resident and former hockey player for Bethel Park. That will be a great addition to the Upper St. Clair hockey program, unanimously voted in at the board meeting this past week. So unfortunately, we'll come to a close this season. State College advances to the PIHL next round. Panther season will be over, and State College wins the game 5-2. Number 1 star, of course, has to be number 86 Mosconi. Multiple goals and an assist. Bone and number 8 Hargis probably get the number 2 star, and number 3 star would go to their goaltender, number 12 Ross, who had an admirable game after giving up 2 quick goals. So once again, a special thanks to all that are involved, Dave and your wife Lisa for the communications director. Just fantastic to get the stats, and all I do is show up. And once again, a great season here. A special thanks to Glenn at Channel 7 with the cable network, and the good job that he does with the game. So we'll see you next year. Signing off, Kurt Carruth on the Panthers Television Network, and have a great season, everybody. Good night, everybody.